everybody, and welcome to episode 53 of the Let's Play world. As you saw at the beginning there, I was doing some exploring down south, and I found an axolotl. So I've got that guy captured in a bucket here. Also found an amethyst geode popping through the bottom of the ocean, so I collected some amethyst. I think this sort of thing is going to look really good on like a shelf. Pop one of those up there. Very cool. Nice. So I collected a bunch of this stuff and I put it in a new barrel here. So I've got a few blocks of amethyst, clusters, I've got the large amethyst bud, the medium amethyst buds, and the small amethyst buds. Now that we have a shard, let's see, how does this work? I think it's 2 of those and 1 of those. Yeah. Super cool. That's awesome. As promised, we're going to do a viewer suggestion off the wall of tasks, but first, I want to put in a little bit of work on the road. There we have the village portion of our roads. Once we come across the bridge here, the road goes down that way and then hangs a right. And I basically made 2 blocks. So here's 1 block and then there's another block. So we have lots of street front property, lots of opportunities to build houses or little buildings that face the street. Obviously, I have a lot of terraforming to do. This was a lot deeper than I had expected, so I need to kind of go through and smooth this out and figure out how we're going to landscape this area. And then, of course, we need to do some building in this area. Once we get over here, the road turns left, and it's going to go off in that direction and become a little bit more urban, and then eventually will become our city. So, hello, Mr. Horse. All right, let's update our map and we'll see what this looks like. That looks amazing. That is so cool. So as you can see, we just have a ton of street front property. So many opportunities for little buildings and things like that. And yeah, I think that'll be the perfect size for a little village. And then off at the top left there, we'll continue and it's going to be an awesome, awesome project. I'm very excited about this. So there's a couple of things we can update here on the wall of tasks. One of those is Copper Mine Outpost. We can take that off the wall. While technically I did find an amethyst geode, we didn't really find one that we could farm. I just discovered one out at the bottom of an ocean. So I'm going to leave that up there until we find one that we can set up to create an amethyst farm. There's one of these that I'm going to move, and that is Treehouse. And I'm going to put that one under our kingdom project. I think the treehouse would be kind of a cool addition to the village. I think having a bunch of houses and then maybe a custom tree with a house in it would be a really cool fit. So I'm going to include that in this project. The one I want to tackle today is Underwater Dome. This view has become very, very busy. We've got a lot going on. We've got all of our waterfront stuff. We've got the boat. We've got a burning building, all these fishermen. It's really an awesome, awesome area in the base. And this area in the middle here has remained pretty natural. And so what I think I want to do is maybe somewhere, I can't tell if I want to do it here or beyond this ridge. I'll have to get under the water and take a look, but somewhere out here, I want to build that underwater dome. Right here, kind of in line with the ship, it's actually kind of boring. It's just sand on the bottom of the floor here and not a lot going on. So this might be a really good area to do it. So out a little further, it's kind of a coral reef, which is really nice looking, and that would be a nice area to have, you know, an underwater dome. One thing is right here, there is this ravine. Oh, hello, axolotl. And hello, glow squid. Oh, axolotl killed it. But yeah, this area here, a little more complicated. Oh gosh. Interesting, there's the mine shaft over here under the water. And yeah, there's a lot of awful stuff over here. Maybe that first area is a better place for the dome. So we're going to build out here where the dock and the boat kind of point, and we're going to do a dome about 17 by 17, I think. That's about as small as you can go and actually still kind of have it look like a dome. I'm going to use some prismarine, I'm going to use some polished deep slate, I'm going to use some bronze, I'm going to use some glass. I want it to kind of have a Jules Verne kind of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea kind of look, and I think those materials will do that nicely. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of wing it. I'm not sure exactly how far down or how much I need to dig in, so I'm going to get some water breathing potions and just start building and see how it goes. Be some serious caves under here. There's all kinds of monsters. There it is. That is a glass dome. I still need to get in there and get the water out, and I still haven't done any of the bronze accents yet. Also haven't figured out how I'm going to get inside this thing. Hadn't really planned that one out. this is what it looks like from the dock. You can see the dome just under the water there. And if we pop in there, got this nice wide front door. I kind of covered it with some seagrass and that sort of thing to give the impression that it's been here for a long time. If we go in that front door, this is our space. I find it interesting that this has been oxidizing at a much different rate than the rest of the copper. I really like that kind of green color. And yeah, even this one is pretty nice. I might mix them up and wax some of the blocks to preserve that. The whole oxidation mechanic is very, very interesting. So far, I just have a ender chest, bed, and a chest, and that's about it. It's a really cool space. I like how you can kind of see the sea life and some of the plants and things like that out there. At some point, I'll need to get in there and light that cave up because there's a lot of monsters in there. And I might also install a conduit so that we have night vision and underwater breathing when we're in this area. If you have some ideas of what to do with this space, leave me a comment. I'm really curious what you guys think we should do with this. We can take underwater dome off the wall of tasks. And because I used your suggestion, Moorsbane goes up on the Wall of Fame. And all you have to do to get up on the Wall of Fame is leave me a comment, and if I discuss your comment or if I build your suggestion, I'll put your name up here too. Holy smokes. I fought a couple of legendaries and I ended up fighting Vorduk. One of the legendaries dropped a legendary diamond chestplate. This thing has protection 4, adds 7 to my health, and has 11.5 armor. That's a really good chestplate, so that's probably what I'm going to be using from now on. Also found a legendary bow. This one is called Assassin. Legendary, unbreakable, floating arrows. This one's kind of interesting. Normally when you want to shoot something, you aim a little bit above it, and then you kind of let it go, and then it kind of hits that. Assassin is, you point at what you want it to hit, and it goes directly to it. There is no gravity or arc or anything involved. It's really bizarrely precise. So you put it crosshairs on what you want, and it goes directly to it. Pretty cool. I'm going to be doing some camping next week, so I'll try and put together a little episode just to hold you guys over, but we probably won't get a lot done until the following week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.